Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to a stream that I did not think I'll be making today or any time this year, to be honest with you. This is a sad, sad day for football in general, not just for Liverpool Football Club. Obviously, for us mostly as Liverpool fans, this is a sad day for obviously the Premier League. This is a sad day for the Premier League. Definitely massive loss. Still cannot process this news. I honestly woke up in shock today when I saw the news. I just don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. This is absolutely just extremely sad. Extremely sad. I'm gutted. I'm gonna try discuss in this video as much as possible Jurgen Klopp, the man that changed Liverpool forever, and changed our life forever. And yeah, look, this is something that I did not expect. This is something that I did not expect to make a video about today. This is something that I did not expect to talk about today, or any time this season, to be honest with you. But we're here now, and we have to talk about it. Obviously, some days I hate the fact that I'm a content creator and I do YouTube. You know, I wish I was back in the factory now, just saving lives and making chemicals and shit. Much easier than talking about Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool Football Club. This is something that I was not ready for whatsoever. I'm still in complete shock, but I'll try my best to give you guys, a absolutely unbelievable video where we do talk about Jurgen Klopp, the best pound for pound manager in the world. And you know, there's a lot for us to discuss. I don't want to keep interrupting myself talking about Jurgen to tell you guys to like the video and subscribe. Look, there's already 500 people in here. Big up to True Blue, Clay, Felipe, Constantinos, Gunben, Nate, and Ed for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you're all slapping the like button. Make sure you're all subscribing. Look, 550 people in here. Let's get to 400 likes, 500 likes ASAP. Don't move like a bunch of frauds. Hit the like button, yalla, and subscribe to This is Football if you are yet to do so right now. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And moderators, guys, I know you're emotional just like myself, but if someone's trolling, let them be, man. Let them be. We'll see who laughs at the end. So don't be emotional as a moderator and just mute everyone. Let the people watch and we'll talk. Big up to my guy Nate, who says, big up, Hussam. I'm absolutely devastated and in pure shock. I could have cried watching that video. I believe every word he said and love him to bits. Let's make the season special and want to remember you'll never walk alone. Big up to you, my guy, Nate. And I appreciate you for the consistent support you've shown me on the channel. One of the OGs, one of the people who's always been supportive of the channel. Big up to you, Habibi. And yeah, I'm going to talk about it now. I'm going to address it and we're going to unpack this whole situation. So just stick around. Total Eclipse, do not abuse your power, please. So yeah, big up to you guys. Big up to you, Nate. Big up to Ed, who says, Hussam, I'm sorry I made you play the Tom Little clip the other day. He is to blame. I'm going to talk about the people who wanted to Klopp out last year as well. Oh, you best believe they're going to catch a couple of strays. Facts. Big up to Gunben, who says, if we get Alonso or Gerrard, we are finished. They are not high-quality managers. I wouldn't equate Alonso to Gerrard, to be honest with you. If he wins the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen, then I think he's obviously not like anyone else, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna address it. Don't worry, you guys. Big up to you, Gunben Habibi. Big up to Constantine says it's not important what people think when you come in. It's much important what people know when you leave. Jurgen Klopp 2015, you'll never walk alone. I'm in tears, man. I completely understand Constantinos, and I want to big you up as well for your consistent support on the channel lately. You've been absolutely incredible. Big up to you, Constantinos, and 100%. The rival reaction in the chat shows me that Jurgen Klopp has had a successful Liverpool career. Big up to Felipe says, you'll be fine if you get Alonso. Sad day as a football fan. Big up to Felipe, always been classy. He's a Newcastle fan, but he says it really is a sad day for football in general. Big up to True Blue Clay. Big up to you, Habibi. He says, here for you, my broski, but your pull is leaving. I hear the concerns about that. Big up to Mike Dash, who says, ignore the noise, win the league, focus on now. We're going to be talking about that now as well. So stick around, Mike, and appreciate you for the super chat. True Blue Clagason says, you said you take pot, time to walk the talk, my G. There's no such thing as walk the talk. It's either walk the walk or talk the talk. There's no such thing as walk the talk. And I said from the Premier League managers. So listen next time. This is such a sad shock to me as a rival. I really believe Liverpool will win the title more than ever, says Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr, inshallah, you are right, Habib. And inshallah, we do win this title, because I do want to talk about Jurgen Klopp now and kind of unpack this whole situation. Big up to all the people who are sending in super chat. Your support truly humbles me as a man. Honestly, watching that video, I feel like I want to quit at the end of the season too. Just go back to engineering. Big up to you, Abu Bakr. Big up to Elias, who says, wanted to show respect for what he did for the league. Don't want these fake LFC fans to act all sad when he wanted them out. Kind of rooting for LFC. Big up CFC Elias for being the classiest Chelsea fan in this whole chat. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you. Absolutely oozing class. Thank you for showing respect to Jurgen Klopp. And you know, the people that laugh at him, you need to understand something. You laughing at him literally proves that he's done an unbelievable job as Liverpool manager. Big up to Charlie, who says, big up to you, Big H. After your streams, take a long ride on your camel and just take it all in and reminisce on your good times. Hashtag Hodgson. And if Roy Hodgson becomes Liverpool manager, I really might quit YouTube. Big up to you, Charlie. Thank you for the super chat. Hussam, Liverpool deserve him. FSG don't. 100%. FSG out for me still. That's something that never changes. But anyway, listen. Big up to you guys. Big up to all the classy people. Big up to the people who are trolling as well. Mods, once again, I'll give you a final warning. Please don't be emotional. I'm emotional just like you. I'm upset Jurgen's leaving, but allow people to troll, express themselves in the chat, whatever. As long as they're not insulting personally, as long as they're not cussing out personally, you know we're good to go. So big up to you, Elias. I appreciate it. Listen, 900 people are here, guys. As I said, now I'm going to start talking. When I start talking, I don't shut up. So I don't want to keep saying like the video and subscribe. There's 841 people in here. If we are not already on 500 likes, then what are you guys doing? Stop moving like a bunch of bottle jobs and hit the like button right now and subscribe. Yalla, like and subscribe now. Big up my girl, Debbie, as well. Says, I'm sorry, Sam, this is brutal. So much for the rivalry. As a Barca and Man City fan, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm sad. I've actually gotten quite a few messages from some City fans going like, surprisingly, I actually feel sad about this, you know, and I understand why they say it. So, you know, I'm going to unpack it now. So stick around, Debbie, and thank you for the super chat and for the love. Big up, listen, the rest of the super chats, I'm going to address them in a second now. Bear with me, you guys. There's so much support from you guys, and it's truly humbling. But I just want to talk about Jurgen Klopp. I want to talk about this whole situation, and I want to unpack it. Big up to all the people, whether you're trolling, whether you're sending in super chats or not, whether you're a Liverpool fan who's sad. I love you all. Hit the like button, subscribe. Moderators, final warning, please do not be muting people unless they are insulting or saying something personally. And make sure you guys are listening to Luke Skywalker and you're smashing the like button. Big up my guy, Luke. You know, guys, I woke up today. First of all, Saad was supposed to wake me up to Jum'ah prayer. I missed Jum'ah prayer, astaghfirullah al-azim. And I woke up and my messages were just, my phone was just exploding with messages. First message was from Winter Surfer going like, oh, you're going to have the biggest stream ever. You're going to have the longest stream ever. Going to be so sad. Yeah, I will be sad because this is a sad day. This is a sad day for football. This is a sad day for us as football fans. This is extremely painful. And you know what it is? With Liverpool Football Club and with the Premier League, this is a loss for the entire Premier League. When you have a manager who's essentially the second best manager or the first best manager in the world, you don't want to lose that as a league. You don't want to lose that as a competition. You don't want to lose that as you know, viewers and spectators of the English Premier League. I look at Jurgen Klopp and the way that he came into to Liverpool Football Club. I still remember, you know, watching, you know, Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers, and it was the saddest thing I've seen. Like towards the end there, you know, the way he got rid of Gerrard, the 15-16 season, you know, 14-15 season, sorry, after Suarez, I was Rodgers out till the T. I absolutely couldn't wait for Brendan Rodgers to get sacked. And I still remember my reaction when he got sacked. I was actually really happy. Then, you know, I still remember at the time we were linked to Ancelotti and Jurgen Klopp. And people might not believe this, but, you know, I still, till this day, I'm so happy, to be honest with you, that we went with the Jurgen Klopp route. And I wanted Jurgen Klopp at the time due to what he's done at Dortmund. That guy was absolutely incredible for Dortmund. Other managers have tried at Dortmund, like Tuchel and like other very good managers, and have failed. And ever since Jurgen Klopp left that league, Bayern Munich been winning it every single year, every single year, every single year. And for me, watching Jurgen Klopp come into Liverpool Football Club, his first press conference was the first ever press conference I watched from start to finish since Rafael Benitez, because I couldn't stand Rodgers or Roy Hodgson press conferences. Actually, that's a lie. I liked a couple of Kenny Dalglish ones. My guy, King Kenny Dalglish. So I watched, his entire press conference when he's like, I'm the normal one, if you want, the infamous line. And I still remember what he said when he first came in, his first interview, where he said we need to turn from doubters to believers. And for the first time ever, we had 2 seasons as Liverpool fans where we were fully believers. I don't think you would have met a single negative Liverpool fan in 1819 or 1920. Those 2 seasons were the 2 most incredible seasons of our life that we witnessed as Liverpool fans, unless you're maybe in your late 50s, late 60s. But those 2 seasons, I'm going to talk about them in a second. But when Jurgen Klopp first came in, I still remember we actually went on a little bit of a run. And then Stamford Bridge away, we won 3-1. I remember Coutinho scored that day. And, they asked him in the press conference after, they're like, are you going to win the league, Jurgen, this season? He's like, win the what? The league? Are you crazy? He said that because he knew there was still a bit of rebuilding left to do. And Jurgen Klopp said, in 4 years, we will win the English Premier League. And that's exactly what we done. 17-18, that season, some of the best football I have ever seen in the Premier League. Some of the best football I have ever seen in the entirety of the Premier League. The Mane, Coutinho, Salah, Firmino front four was absolutely electric. We scored so many goals. I still remember the game against Hull City. I still remember the game against Everton at home. I think we won 4-1. We beat Hull City, I think either 5 or 6-1. I remember even people like, Ragnar Klavan. He actually made really average players look unbelievably good. I still remember us bringing on Stephen Cocker as a striker. People don't even know who Stephen Cocker is. He is a centre back. He used to play at centre back for Tottenham Hotspur, for Queen's Park Rangers. Jurgen Klopp used to bring him on as a striker. I still remember in the first season, the game against Norwich, where we come back and we won 5-4. All of these moments are moments that I will have with me for the rest of my life, and it's something that no one can ever, take away from me. And then that 17-18 season, obviously, getting to a Champions League final, Loris Karius, they say time heals all wounds, but I haven't forgiven you yet. What a season that was. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, absolutely loved him that year. That guy was on smoke, And then the next 2 years happened. A total, I think I actually checked this, probably last week. I think it was a total of about 103 points out of 106. What we done in a period of 2 years was so unbelievable that I do not think, it's possible to replicate. The comeback against Barcelona, Jurgen Klopp talks about emotional football, talks about emotional fans. I'm an emotional fan, and I've told this story before on my watch-alongs. I've told this story before in general. I made my dad a Liverpool fan. I made my dad a Liverpool fan. Usually it's the other way around. Usually your dad will pass on a club to you or etc. I actually was the one that made my father a Liverpool fan. He used to be someone that do not watch football at all. I was the reason why my tribe watches Liverpool Football Club. And I still remember that week was probably the worst week ever in 18-19. Company scored that goal against Leicester City. And then after that, we lost 3-0 to Barcelona. And it felt like everything has just fallen apart. And it just felt like everything we've been doing all year long has been absolutely pointless. But then we remember what Jurgen Klopp said, from doubters to believers. And we all watched the game against Barcelona. We all believed We all thought that we could do something special. And lo and behold, Anfield delivered. Liverpool Football Club delivered. Jurgen Klopp delivered. And that game right there, the 4-0 comeback, is going to be an iconic comeback that people talk about for generations and generations and generations. Mo Salah's infamous shirt, never give up. No Mo Salah that day. No Firmino that day. Shaqiri, Origi, players like that stepping up. And Liverpool Football Club ended up beating Barcelona by 4 goals to nil. And then it all came to the, to the peak, winning the Champions League. Spurs, final, UEFA Champions League. Mo Salah scores a penalty. Divock Origi takes his third shot of the competition that leads to the third goal. And Liverpool are champions of Europe. After not being champions of Europe for 14 years, Jurgen Klopp brings us back to the epitome, to the mountaintops of the European game, and Liverpool Football Club win the Champions League. And as the people in the chat have been saying all day long, and as the guys always say, ha ha ha, 1 league title in 30 years. Well, before that, it used to be no league title in 30 years until Jurgen Klopp. The 1920 season, I don't think any football fan in his life was ever as confident as a Liverpool fan in 1920. It felt like we won games before the games were even played. 1920 season, the start that we had to that year, the beginning of that year was just some next level shit. That year, it was win. We just drew at Old Trafford, and then we won again until Watford, obviously, and then COVID hit. Obviously, we know what happened that year. Obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with the people who lost their lives. But from a football fan perspective, we were sat there like, is the league going to go on? Is the league going to go on? Etc. The Premier League obviously made the right decision for the league to be continued. Liverpool ended up winning the league. 1920, 99-point season. Absolutely dominant. Quickest team to I think the fastest team to ever win the league. So many records broken that year. And, with Jurgen Klopp, we went through the tough times together. We went through the good times together. There is a reason why I called him the best pound-for-pound manager in the world, because Jurgen Klopp has won it all with Liverpool Football Club, with no charges on his head, with no financial doping, with no spending extra pockets of money. We won the Champions League, proceeded to sign Harvey Elliott, Sepp van den Berg, and Adrian, and proceeded to win the English Premier League. Name me a manager in world football who can do that against Pep Guardiola. I doubt you'd find many names. I doubt you'd find many names. 0 charges, no financial doping. Won it all. We won it all. We won the lot. We're the famous Liverpool, and we're never gonna stop. Ale, ale. Unbelievable. Unbelievably historic times. And I'm so proud of myself last season for not turning on Jurgen Klopp. And I will say this about, the fellow content creators and the people who turned on Jurgen Klopp. I'm so happy last season I was there defending the manager. I was there defending Jurgen Klopp. I was there giving it all I can to just support Jurgen Klopp in the tough time for good reason. Now, the future after Jurgen Klopp is going to be a massive question now for the short-term future, because me as a content creator, now I have to answer questions. Other people got to answer questions. Jurgen Klopp himself got to ask questions. Who comes in after? Who manages us after? All of that stuff. It's just stuff that, honestly, like, you don't even know how to answer it. Because it's such a shock to the system, the fact that Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool Football Club. And I think, with this season, first of all, before we even talk about the future, this season now, all eyes are off Jurgen, all eyes are off Klopp, and all eyes are on the players. And I am going to now, from the end of the season, change my energy. Jurgen Klopp is not going to get a single ounce of criticism from me. It's going to be all on the players. The players now have to deliver. You have got to send Jurgen Klopp out in the right fashion. And there is only one way to send Jurgen Klopp out in the right fashion, and that is to win the English Premier League. Now it's no longer a time where, oh my God, Klopp didn't make this substitution. This Klopp didn't do this tactically, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Don't care. Jurgen Klopp could play a formation tomorrow of 2-3-5, and I would not blame him. I couldn't care less. Could not care less. He could make 100 mistakes, and I still would not blame him. Mo Salah, deliver. Virgil van Dijk, deliver. Trent Alexander-Arnold, deliver. Alisson, deliver. Konate, deliver. Joe Gomez, deliver. Robertson, Tsimikas, Bajcetic, Thiago. All of these guys. Now, it's about winning. Now, it's about you as a player recognizing that you have to put 150% in. 150% into the season, because this is Jurgen Klopp's last season. And I refuse, and I mean refuse, to leave the season on anything else than winning the English Premier League as a minimum. We have got to lift the English Premier League in come June time. There is no excuses from now till the end of the season. I don't care how we do it, by hook or by crook. Liverpool Football Club needs to win the English Premier League, and we need to send Jurgen Klopp on a high. The people that are laughing right now, you will all regret it come June time. Because if you think that these players will not put their body and soul and sweat and tears on the football pitch to send Jurgen Klopp off the right way, then you guys are smoking. Jurgen Klopp, this Liverpool side, we have to end the season on a high. These next 3 months, 4 months are the most important 3 months, 4 months in modern Liverpool history. In modern Liverpool history. Liverpool Football Club must deliver. Liverpool Football Club must win. These players must deliver on the football pitch, full stop, period, point blank. From now to the end of the year, I'm going to go 110% extra harsher on all these players. There is no excuses. I'm not making no excuses for any player from now on. From now to the end of the year, all these players need to step up, need to deliver, need to score goals, need to do what is required on the football pitch in order for us to win what we want to win. Full stop. What we will not do is sit up here and accept excuses and BS and garbage. Our greatest ever modern era manager has just announced he's going to leave. If you're Mo Salah, if you are Trent, if you are Virgil, if you are Alisson, if you are any player in that Liverpool squad, Jurgen Klopp made your career. Jurgen Klopp made your career. He took Trent Alexander-Arnold from an academy midfielder to the best right back in the world. They were calling Virgil van Dijk the Dutch Chris Smalling. Now look how highly people rate him. People thought Upamecano was the better centre-back at Leipzig. Now look what people are saying about Ibrahima Konate. Joel Matip was a free transfer. Robertson got relegated with Hull City. Kelleher is a young goalkeeper. These midfielders have all been brought in this season. Wataru Endo from a team that was fighting relegation last season. Mo Salah was very good at Roma, never elite. Jurgen Klopp made him elite. Jurgen Klopp is making Darwin Núñez look like a football player. That is something that the likes of Pep Guardiola and others cannot do. He's the best pound-for-pound manager in the whole world, and I stick by this opinion. No financial doping, no 115 charges, none of this shit. Fair and square, built from the ground up on a right process. Liverpool Football Club won it all. And now I will share the same message that Jurgen Klopp first sent when he joined Liverpool Football Club. When he first joined Liverpool Football Club, he said we have to change from doubters to believers. And I would start with myself. Now we have to believe. Now we have to manifest. Now we have to stop making excuses. F the transfer window. Screw the transfer window. Screw all of that stuff. Everything that I'm saying doesn't matter. Does not matter. From now on, we play football. From now on, we believe. From now on, we go all out to win. And we must, this whole thing is to galvanize this team. This whole thing, we must win it for Jurgen Klopp. We must win it for Jurgen Klopp. We must win it for this manager. We must win it for this guy who has absolutely given us moments that we never dreamed of growing up. I supported Liverpool since 2003. I grew up supporting Liverpool my whole life. I lived through the Benitez era, the Hodgson era, the Dalglish era, the Brendan Rodgers era. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a shameless bastard. I was shameless for most of my life. Even when we were crap, I was shameless. I lived football wars my whole life in the playgrounds at school. I used to tell Manchester United fans, come back when you have 5 Champions Leagues. I used to speak like I'm the biggest club in England because I am the biggest club in England. And this today is a day where now all the pressure, all the energy has shifted onto the players. Guys, there's a point now where the guy has built you all up. And for the first time, these players need 3 months of 115% performances on the football pitch. They need to perform. They need to deliver. Simple. These players, now all eyes are on you. Step up. No more excuses. No more babying. This isn't about Darwin sexuals or Salah sexuals or Trent sexuals or Van Dijk sexuals or whatever. Now we have to go out on a high. Jurgen Klopp, champions of Europe, champions of England, Carabao Cup winners, FA Cup winners, Super Cup winners, Club World Cup winners. We won it all. We won the lot. We won every single trophy there is to win as Liverpool Football Club under the management of Jurgen Klopp. And now it's the moment for these players to step up. And I will say this again. I'm going to spoil from now to the end of the season. Every game, Jurgen Klopp gets a 10 out of 10 player ratings. Player ratings, 10 out of 10, Jurgen. Every game. Every game. Every game. And I expect Van Dijk and Alisson and Trent and Mo Salah, the leadership group, the 4 world-class players, to step up now and get these guys through the finish line as well. The rest of the players through the finish line. This is us coming together as a fans now, putting all agendas to the side and wanting what's best for Liverpool Football Club, how it should be. How it should be. We all want Liverpool Football Club to succeed. We all want Liverpool Football Club to win. And anyone that gets into the way of that will get absolutely destroyed by me. Even if it's Salah, Trent, Van Dijk, or Alisson, or whoever. No more pressure on Jurgen. Pressure is now on the players. This is big man time. This is big boy energy. This is now you have to step the hell up. Simple. Liverpool Football Club, it's time. It's time we deliver. It's time we have an end of this 3-4 months to the season that we have not had since 1920, since 1819, where we just go on and on and on and win and win and win and win and win and win. Simple. Simple. This is the last dance. This is Michael Jordan on his 6th Champions League team, NBA champion team. This is it. This is the last dance. This is the last dance. So everyone get ready to tango. And if you can't dance, sit in the corner and allow the others to dance. Simple. Simple. If I was a Liverpool Football Club player right now, I would be giving 115% of my energy to Liverpool Football Club, giving it my all. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. Win, 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 win. And more win. Jurgen Klopp, you gave us moments that we could only ever dream of as Liverpool fans. You know, after 13-14, I thought I would never see a league title. 13-14 was the worst I've ever felt as a Liverpool fan in my whole life. That ending of the year, Chelsea scum, that game, is the reason why I hate Chelsea Football Club, and I hope nothing but relegation to them and misery for the Chelsea fans the rest of their life. But since then, Liverpool Football Club and Jurgen Klopp have delivered. يا أخي صدعت راسك ليش بتحضر؟ روح انقلع طيب. صدعت راسنا تحضر ايش يا أخي؟ So weird. حدا قايل لك تحضر؟ روح انقلع روح. Anyway, so as I was saying, Jurgen Klopp delivered the Premier League title, you know, for us, and that's something that I never thought I'd see my whole life. and you know, we saw it. We saw it. We delivered. We won. We competed. He said in Arabic, "You're giving me a headache." I told him, "Why are you watching then? Fuck off. You're giving me a headache. Ya akhi, click. Go watch something else, ya akhi. Go listen to Baby Shark or something." Anyway. So yeah, as I was saying, Liverpool Football Club now, players must deliver. Players must perform. Players must, you know, players must win. And it starts with the FA Cup game. It starts with us winning this Sunday. شايف كيف يا حمد؟ بقول لي مصدقنا. طب ما تنقلع روح احضر ايش ثاني يا اخي. المهم FA Cup game. And you know, we must try our best to win everything. We must try our best to win everything. We must try our best to win all competitions possible. Carabao Cup final now against Chelsea. We have to absolutely destroy them. FA Cup today, I woke up feeling like a Spurs fan. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Today, I'm gonna, you know, usually I go out on Fridays. Fuck going out. Today, we have a mission from now on. Hussam is on a mission. Today, inshallah, I'm going to be doing the Spurs Manchester City watch along. And I will be there. Inshallah. And I will be supporting Tottenham Hotspur today. We are all Spurs fans today. You know why? It's easier for us to knock out Spurs. Come on, Spurs. So anyway, this is the thing now. All competitions are a lot more important. All competitions are a lot more, important for us. And we have to take it seriously. And you know, now, let me read the super chats first before I carry on. Big up to you guys, by the way. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. There's 1,100 people in here. All big up to Matisse as well, watching in the chat. He just messaged me. Big up to Matisse, my guy. Big up to you guys, by the way. 1,100 people here watching us. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I'm going to get to the super chats now in a second. And also, I'm going to talk about life after Jurgen Klopp. So stick around, Habibis. Like and subscribe now. Hit the like button, yakh. It's free. Yalla, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me go through the super chats. Guys, your support is so humbling. Well, I don't even know what to say. Big up to my guy, Eli, the seventh dreamer, who says, "Will Klopp will go down as Liverpool's best manager?" Eli, I understand this is heightened emotions. I love Jurgen Klopp. People in the chat will tell you. I defended Jurgen Klopp to the next level last season, and I continue to defend him. But one thing we have to establish is we are a big club. Big clubs, a guy that comes in and wins you competitions and wins stuff doesn't automatically become the greatest ever manager. The greatest ever Liverpool manager is Bob Paisley. That is the greatest ever Liverpool manager. But modern era, 100% Jurgen Klopp's number one. I am talking about facts. Big up to Philippe, who says, "I hope you win the title. G, Jerry James and Roms, all those frauds wanted him out. Hold that. He's a Premier League legend. Hope you get the title." Felipe, thank you for being a classy Newcastle fan, first and foremost. Second of all, for the people that were here last season, today I went and I done something a little bit. We're going to be having a special edition therapy stream tonight. Rax, I've invited Tom Little, I've invited Jerry James, and I told him to invite G on as well. So we are going to be doing Liverpool therapy tonight at 11. So we have 3 live streams today. This one, the watch along, and then the therapy at 11 p.m. Stick around because we're going to talk to them. Big up to Nils Palace says, "Big up Hussam, sad day, 100%. Absolutely. One of the saddest days as a Liverpool fan, hearing the fact that Jurgen Klopp, I'd give him a lifetime contract. But I think watching that interview, I watched his whole interview, and the reason I was a bit late is I was watching the start of the press conference as well, and you could tell he really is drained. He really is tired. He really is, like, he really has had enough, you know? He really has had enough, you know? So that's the thing. Wish him all health and happiness. Big up to Luke Skywalker, who says, "Smash the likes, people. Facts. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing." Fun fact, only loss in 8 years. Listen, losing Jurgen Klopp is one of the biggest, losses any club can encounter, and it's just something that, is absolutely sad right now. And honestly, I don't even know what to say, man. Big up to you, Zaid. Big up to Constantinos, who says, these players better die for him now. I need a farewell like Dortmund after they win him the Premier League. He deserves everything in the world. Best manager of the last 50 years. Changed my life personally. Non-LFC. Constantinos, he is pound for pound the best manager in the world, and no one here can deny that. You know, if you talk about spend, if you talk about the build, if you're talking about him, you know, building up Liverpool to this position, bro. People don't remember, bro. Listen, Roy Hodgson era, we lost 2-1 to Blackpool at home, bro. Charlie Adams scored against us. It felt like the whole world was collapsing. Northampton Town, you know, in the League Cup. It was sad. It was sad. But Jurgen Klopp built us up from the ground up, you know, so and I want to send him out on a high as well. 100% Constantinos, and we need to win the league for him. Jurgen Klopp, no other English club other than Liverpool, even if I have nothing to eat. I saw that in the press conference and in the interview, and I saw Troops, the shameless fraud, trying to claim on his video, oh my God, you know, imagine Jurgen Klopp managing Arsenal. Bro, you think Jurgen Klopp is that type of man? He's never managing any other English club. He can hold that. Big up to you, Nilitpal. Big up to Tyler Jones, says, Mo tried it yesterday, a day later, and he's quiet, says Tyler Jones. Hey, Mo likes to do this devil's advocate shit all the time. And you know, Mo can hold that. You know, he tried it yesterday. What Jurgen Klopp has done with this Liverpool side, the way he's built us up from the ground up, signing players from clubs who have been relegated all the way to winning the Premier League and the Champions League. My manager did not have my manager did not have to have 115 charges on his head top to win it all. That's all I'm saying, you know, or spend 1 billion. Big up to you, Tyler, my guy. Big up to Edrin, who says we will always have 7-0 to Man United. Yes, there are so many individual moments. My people. So many. So many individual moments that I could mention. The 7-0, the 5-0. Old Trafford is falling down. Ten Hag is a effing clown. Glazers saying 10 more years. I'm drinking Staffy tears. That 5-0. I still remember. I still remember, bro. I still remember that 5-0 game. I started saying, all is at the wheel, all is at the wheel. Na. There's a reason why Staffy hates Mo Salah. Big up to Ed, who says we always need chemical engineers or something. Hey, send me job application if we get the, you know, if I feel so sad right now. I blame Tom. I need a cigarette. We're fucked, Habibi. Hey, don't smoke. Don't smoke. You get me? Don't smoke. It's bad for your health. Big up to you, allergies. Big up to Nilit Pal, who says, and also that comeback against Dortmund in the Europa League, Anfield roof almost gave up with the Lovren goal. So many memories. I said, bro, we were 3-1 down when Marco Reus scored the goal. Woo. That was a sad moment. And boom. Big up to you, Nilit Pal. Big up to City, who says, I'll always cherish all the memories we have because of Jurgen Klopp, an incredible man for the club and for the city. Let's make this final month special. 100%. Let's make these months special. 100%. Let's go out on a high. Let's destroy the league. And I agree with you completely, City. What he's given us is just something absolutely special. Big up to selection, of course. He wanted Klopp out last season, so he's listening to everything's gonna be all right. You know, he's just so shameless, even today. Big up to Debbie, who says, can he come to Barcelona tomorrow, please? I'm so desperate. I don't care who, but let it be him. Nope. He said for 1 year he's not gonna manage anyone. He already said that. So I think he obviously won't be going to Barcelona or any other club or country, he said, for a year. So yeah. Big up to you, Debbie. Big up to Mr. Khan, who says, Wallahi, today is a sad day for football. Come on, you Spurs. LFC, listen, today, it's come on, you Spurs, 100%. Big up to you, Mr. Khan. Big up to Nino, who says, they are laughing now, but rivals will have an egg on their face when we go up another level under a new coaching team. Believe we will rise above again. 100%. Please don't think this is the end of Liverpool Football Club. This is not the end of Liverpool Football Club. This could be the end under this ownership group, because this ownership group now will be exposed when Jurgen Klopp goes. So they better get this managerial appointment right, or eventually they'll expose themselves. Big up to you, Nino. Chelsea Forever says, Hussam, no comeback, Twitter space today. Habibi, the same stuff I'm going to say on a space I'm saying here, so might as well just listen. Big up to you, Chelsea Forever. Big up to says, Hussam, what a monologue, what a stream, what a speech. That's a speech straight from the heart. I can feel your emotion. Listen, I'm an emotional guy. And, you know, when Jurgen Klopp talks about emotional football, when Jurgen Klopp talks about, you know, Liverpool Football Club and everything he's built for us, then 100% it has to be emotional. 100% it's an emotional moment for us all as football fans. Big up to you, Nilitpal. Big up to Andino says, Stevie G should stay away from LFC. Agreed. He shouldn't manage Liverpool at all. Big up my guy Gagandip and Omar. W's on the chat right now. Spam W's on the chat for both Gagandip and Omar for the big super chats. Big up to you guys, Habibis. Big up to Gags, who says, what other manager will come in and maximize most from their model? Anyone who isn't a proven winner will be a project and a risk. If so, we have to accept it taking a couple of years to compete and win unless FSG are flexible. Fenway Sports Group right now are under the microscope. They're under the magnifier, and they better deliver, and they must deliver, and they must help get us to the next stage. Because now they have to make a series of the right decisions for us to get to this position. Simple as. They have to make a series of right decisions. They have to make a series of correct calls, or else Liverpool Football Club now is in the hands of Fenway Sports Group, and they need to make the correct decisions, or we're screwed collectively as fans as well, Gagandeep. So if they make some stupid managerial appointment, I'm going to be the manager out and FSG out, and I'm always FSG out. Big up to you, Gagandi. Big up to Omar, who says, as a rival, watching Klopp LFC is fun because he doesn't try to copy Pep and is just authentic and real. But I will say, his FSG let him down with not signing Jude and Lavia Caicedo, but I'm a rival, so please bottle the Premier League. Big up for the first part, because you know what made Jurgen Klopp so special? And even City fans will tell you this. Everyone's trying to copy Pep Guardiola. Everyone. Arteta copying Pep Guardiola. Ainge copying Pep Guardiola. Every manager. Let's play possession football. Let's pass left, pass right 100 times. Let's do this shit. Jurgen Klopp said, no. You can keep your possession football. We're playing our way. And that's something that even as a rival, you have to respect. He won it his way. He won it his way. He did not imitate or copy anyone. He did it his own way. And that is something that not many managers can say. Big up to you, Omar Habibi. Shukran. Thank you for the super chat. Big up to a 7-inch destroyer who says, City fan here, the best Liverpool manager in my lifetime, and my lifetime as well, my brother. 100%. 100%. I appreciate you for the super chat, my guy, even though you have a crazy name. End of an era on his terms. Looked like Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, Ten Hag's definitely not going out on his terms. He's going to get sacked soon. Big up to you, Don Carlito. Big up to Aslan, says, you cannot imagine how happy us United fans are. Was convinced Klopp would overtake our league titles, but now Klopp less FSG, just as Ineos is changing us. Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, he could still overtake your titles this season. We could get to 20 this season. Inshallah, we do get to 20. And yeah, when Liverpool get to 20, we're going to absolutely destroy. We're going to absolutely destroy these United fans. 7-0, 20, and all this. Boom. Big up to Selection, says, going to be a beautiful when my gaffer walks in. Deserve is not coming to Liverpool. Selection, give up. Big up to Cam Scally. W's in the chat again for Cam Scally for the massive super chat, the massive donation. Big up to you. He says, Tom should realize you don't put shit like Jurgen, mate, out there like that, but we move. Haven't felt like this since Gerrard left. Any MFers laughing right now, troops, it's going to be no mercy. Fact. It's now time for no mercy. And by the way, for all the people who don't understand the Jurgen mate references, this is exactly what this references, you know. So you guys can just, you know, have a little bit of a recall. Where is it? Let's expose Tom Little quickly.
I don't know who to go to first. I'm going to go to you, Tom, as Liverpool got smacked up today. What are you saying?
It's okay, Tom.
Jurgen, mate, I love you, but it's time to go. I think this is what it's come to. I don't think the players are buying into it anymore. I really don't, because I looked at that game beforehand. I looked at it and I thought, he's put out our best 11. He put out our best 11 that we had at the time. You know, we had the midfield, we had the attack.
Jurgen, mate, I love you, and I hope you stay. Unfortunately, he won't. But big up to you, Cam Scally, Habibi. Big up to Queen Nadra, who says, I hope we can get a good manager who can play beautiful football, not some boring. But I'm afraid with FSG, you might get Potter. If they hire Graham Potter, I will be Potter out the day he's hired, and I will be FSG out as well, because I'm FSG out regardless, but it will be extra. Big up to you, Nadra. Thank you for the super chat. Big up to VCats, who says, Cup final, Spurs Liverpool karma worked on the fraud Champions League penalty. I mean, the only, to be fair, the only loss we've had this season is a fraudulent VAR loss from your club. So I don't know how you could talk about karma. Big up to Big Six Bands, who says, today has been a simulation. Been listening to Drake all day. Emergency meeting needed. Hey, I've been listening to sad songs all day. Been posting up on my Snapchat as well. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Once I was 7 years old. I was listening to all these sad songs. Anyway, listen, we're going to keep going for the next 30 minutes before we redirect to the terrace. We're going to go there. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Now I want to talk about life after Jurgen Klopp. What happens? 1,100 people in here. Slap that like button. All my super chatters, I'm going to give you guys a massive shout out at the end as I'm wrapping up. All of the guys who send in super chats, all the guys who show us love, all the guys who show us support. You guys are absolutely electric. Make sure you're slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing right here, right now. And now let's talk about life after Jurgen Klopp, because we have to address this as well. Come on, tell them, Lauren. Dunk on their head tops. Big up. My favorite caramel frappuccino, consumer. I'll be honest with you guys. There are three answers. And no other answers for Liverpool Football Club. Of course, Queen Nadra was shocked. Was I shocked? I was massively shocked. Bro, you can ask Lauren, like, when she messaged me, I'm like, what happened? I looked at the news. I'm like, yo, I don't even know what to say. I was literally just I was silent. I didn't even know what to like, I couldn't speak yet. Couldn't speak. I didn't even know what to say. Me even squeezing a 45-minute video so far, I don't even know how I've done it. But anyway, look, life after Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool Football Club as an institution will exist. Liverpool Football Club will exist without Jurgen, without Salah, without Virgil, without Trent, without Alisson, without all of these guys. We support Liverpool Football Club, the most successful club in England. With all due respect, and I'm sending a clear message right now, so you don't call me. No one call me negative in the summer if they don't hire the right manager. Do not call me negative, because I'll be on his neck from the start. I'm warning you guys right now. Steven Gerrard, who's our global icon, who made Liverpool Football Club what we are, left Liverpool Football Club and we existed after. What cannot happen is Fenway Sports Group now, John W. Henry, Mike Gordon, Billy Hogan, all of these guys now, they need to make the right decision. Simple. Not make an emotional decision, not make a stupid decision, because even in the summer, we will still have Virgil, we still have Trent, we still have Alisson, we still have Mo Salah. So we don't have time for no garbage-ass, fake shit manager. Simple. There's only 3 correct answers for me out of available managers. Number 1, Zinedine Zidane. Obviously, he said before he might not want to work in club football again, but I wouldn't be upset if we hire Zinedine Zidane. Number 2, Xabi Alonso. If he wins the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. If Xabi Alonso wins the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen and he stops the drought and he stops Bayern Munich domination, then Xabi Alonso has proven that he can win. Because one thing you need to understand is we need a manager who can win. Jaya Krishnan here is saying, life after Klopp, Chabi. And I'm saying, we need a manager who can win. No Graham Potter, no De Zerbi, none of these. I don't give a fuck who's the hipster favorite. Oh my God, let's all, kiss ass to De Zerbi because Brighton play good football. No. No. If Xabi Alonso wins the Bundesliga this season, first thing John Henry has to do, call directly. Hello, Xabi Alonso. Here, white paper. White paper. Put how much wages you want. I will write it. Simple. We don't have time to play around. Liverpool Football Club's future is in the hands of Fenway Sports Group now. We don't have time for all these fucking hipsters. Graham Potter, De Zerbi, I don't know who, all these guys. Oh my God, they play nice football. No. We need a winner. We need a guy who can look Pep straight in the eye and compete against him. Simple. Don't bring me no random guy. Third guy is Miguel Sanchez if Girona win La Liga. Those are the three I look at and I go like, okay, fantastic appointments. Now, out of the ones that aren't available, obviously Pochettino is still the Chelsea manager. Did you just say Jose Mourinho to manage Liverpool Football Club?
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Do you know who we are? Do you know who we are? So who's your next suggestion? Alex Ferguson? Have some shame and decorum. Who's your next suggestion? Pep Guardiola? I hate Jose Mourinho. I grew up hating Jose Mourinho. You think I want that guy managing my football club? God forbid. God forbid. God forbid Jose Mourinho manages Liverpool Football Club. If Thomas Tuchel becomes Liverpool manager, I'm Tuchel out the day he's hired. Simple. The day. Someone who signs Eric Dyer and is not leading the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, I do not want him as my manager. Full stop. You can keep your Tuchel. You can keep him. You can keep him, shove him where the sun don't shine. For me, I've given my three. Now, I know the Miguel Sanchez one is probably a bit the most unrealistic one because obviously he works for the City Group. Luis Enrique is a solid shout, Elias. It's a solid shout. Will I cry if we sign Enrique? No. Will I be ecstatic if we sign Enrique? No. So, chat, I want something from you now. In the chat, I want something from you. This is what I want. Before I read super chats and wrap up, everyone in the chat right now, no life stories. Don't give me multiple options either. Write me the name of the guy that you would take after Klopp, and you're only allowed one. Don't write Zidane or Xabi Alonso. Don't write this guy or that guy. Write one name. Right now in the chat, drop one name. And no life stories. One name. I just want to see a name in the chat right now. And if you're watching this on the replay as well, drop me a name as well in the regular chats. Let me go to the super chats before we wrap up. Big up to Nilot Palestaz Hussam. I beg you to cook that guy JJ. He is blaming Klopp for derailing the season. He triggered me, shameless. I'm going to talk about with JJ today on Liverpool therapy. Don't worry, I got you. We're going to be doing it 11 p.m. UK time. Big up to you, little pal. Big up to Mr. Tibzo, who's back with another super chat. Thank you so much, Habibi. He says, greetings, Don Osam. I'm not surprised. Klopp was on fumes last season. His wife convinced him to extend his contract. Big up, Ula. As for FSG, Red Sox fans are still mad at them. I have no confidence in FSG. And you have every right to have no confidence in FSG. You have every right to not be confident in FSG. And I will not blame anyone for saying don't have confidence in FSG. By the way, so far, the name that I'm seeing the most is Xabi Alonso. The second most is Zidane. So I'm proud of this chat. Third are saying Simeone or Ancelotti, which I think is a bit more unrealistic. But thank you so much, Mr. Tibzo. W's on the chat for Sister Rose for the big super chat. Big up to you, Rose. She says, I am lost for words hearing this news, so please speak on my behalf. I want to hear your fire because this is devastating news. Jurgen will never walk alone. For the first about 40 minutes of the stream, all I spat was fire. I spoke about Jurgen Klopp. I spoke about what Jurgen Klopp done for us. I spoke about Jurgen Klopp cooking for Liverpool Football Club. I spoke about Jurgen Klopp absolutely destroying this league. I spoke about those 2 years in 18, 19, 19, 20. And I said, from now till the end of the season, Jurgen Klopp gets a 10 out of 10 in every single player ratings. And it's not on anyone but the players. If every player does not give 150% on the pitch, I'm going to destroy every single one of them on YouTube. Simple. You have to perform. If you're a Liverpool player now, the guy that built you up to this position to begin with is now leaving at the end of the season. If you don't give him parting gift, then you stink and you suck and it's on you. From now on, there is no more babying people. We're not babying anyone. All these players need to step up and deliver, Roz. Thank you, Habibti, for the super chat. Have you watched any of the managers you just mentioned? Are you following the trend? Zerbi, baby time, you're approaching. I like how you say, are you following the trend? And then your recommendation is De Zerbi, which is the definition of following the trend. Hey, look at me. I like De Zerbi. I'm the hipster. Selection in the chat. Hey, look at me. I'm the hipster. Go put on a bucket hat and start dancing. You get me? Yalla, let's start dancing. I'm the hipster. I'm the hipster. You know, put a pipe here and light it and smoke. Hipster. Big up to Lays, who says, damn, I just wanted a few more years, fam. I thought he'd ride out into the sunset with our world-class vets. Liverpool 2.0 has just been beginning, and we need to do a 3.0. I don't think we need to do a 3.0. We need to do a 2.0 continued. We need to do, Avengers Part 2. We need to do Spider-Man Part 2. We need to do Superman Part 2. We're replacing the hero. But if we make the right decision and we get the right hero, we're going to have a fantastic movie. What we cannot do is get a fraud like this Zerbi or others, or the hipsters. That's what I don't like. Big up to you, Lays, for the super chat. Big up to Toka, says, I ain't backing the Zerbi. He's on my fraud watch. Same, Toka. You know ball. Big up to Jai Christian, says, I worry that FSG will appoint Pep Linders. Nope, Pep Linders is leaving at the end of the season. They said all the coaching staff is leaving. Big up to Joe Cavalier, who says, I said at the beginning of the season he would walk. Didn't back him now. Look, so angry at this. So angry. I'm so angry as well at Jurgen Klopp leaving. I'm so disappointed in the ownership group as well, as per usual. And I wish we just signed a bit more players, gave him a bit more help, because he's just like, he gave it his all, he tried his best, and this ownership group continued to let us down day in, day out. Big up to Shamso, who says Ruben Amorim, good option. He's a good option, but he ain't one of my favorites at all. And it reminds me of Tom Little last season, which I don't like. Alonso fits our playing style like a glove. He's the guy. If he brings in Hankafi, works with him, we're going to be cooking. You never walk alone. And thank you, Jurgen. 100%, you never walk alone. And thank you, Jurgen. And for me, Xabi Alonso as well. As I said, if he wins the league with Bayer Leverkusen, get him in. Let's get this party started. Big up to you, Nevermore. Big up to Ed, who says, what about Unai Emery?
Let I tell you something, you fucking American, get the fuck out my club and go back to fucking America.
Get out, Ed. Get out. That's the worst super chat you have sent in your life. Worst super chat you've sent in your life. Unai Emery managed 2 big clubs and he failed at both. Have some shame. Imagine getting Xabi and Boniface to replace Nunez. Yeah, well, that would be great. Selection here before we wrap up. He says, isn't the Girona manager a GDB coach? GDP? Lots of Pep's principles. Xabi wing backs as one of his main outlets for goals. I remember a certain Tuchel getting slandered for that. I mentioned De Zerbi before the fame. Okay, you mentioned him before the fame, but he's still, a hipster favorite. Ed, you're such a fraud for that shout. He's still a hipster favorite. Also, when you talk about, do you watch Xabi Alonso? Yeah, I know his wing backs are his main source of goals. You know who does that too? Jurgen Klopp. In 1920, 18, 19, how many assists, how many GA did Trent and Robertson and these guys have? Have some shame. Have some shame. But actually, I'd rather a De Zerbi than someone who follows Pep. One thing I would agree with you on. I don't want someone who's just a Pep disciple. I don't need a Pep disciple. So, yeah. Alonso would be perfect. I just hope he wins the league with Leverkusen. Big up to Felipe. Final super chat, guys, before we wrap up. Says, what about Eddie Howe, Steve Bruce? You're such a pro. You're such a pro. Hey, might as well if they're giving Unai Emery shouts. Guys, big up to all my super chatters. Nate, Ed, Gunben, Constantine, Felipe, True Blue Clay, Mike, Abu Bakr, Ilyas, Charlie, Tims, Chelsea Forever, Nino, Big up to Mr. Khan, Selection, Sidi, Nilotpal, Allergies, Tyler, Luke, Ellie, Debbie, Ardel, Gagandeep, Zaid, Omar, 7-inch. That's so mad. Don Carlito, Aslan, Cam Scally, Nadra, V Cots, Big Six Bands. Big up to Nevermore. Big up to Shamsto, Joe, Sister Oz, Toka, Lays, Tibzo, and Jaya Krishnan for the super chats. I said I would shout you all out, and I was a man of my word. Hit the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Everyone right now hit the like button. Everyone right now subscribe. As soon as this video ends, we're going to be redirecting to the Football Terrace, where I'm going to go live right now with Terry on Straight Facts. I want you guys to go spam in the chat Hussam Raid right now in the chat. And on this video, as soon as it goes live, I want everyone to spam the comment section, the regular comments, not the live comments, with thank you, Jurgen, thank you, Jurgen, thank you, Jurgen. We have to thank our manager. Love you all, and we'll see you guys on the Football Terrace. Stick around. Yalla, habibis. Like, subscribe. Peace.